So I heard from Brian at General Gun the other day. He sent me a screenshot of a motion that was being brought before the Kingsville, Ontario Town Council. And this is a little town in Essex County. And it was about, the same thing we've seen basically all over the place, particularly here in Ontario. It's been a real struggle, is a discharge of firearm and bow motion looking to change it, right? Looking to get rid of that. So Brian had sent the screenshot to me and I was like, okay, I need a little more information. Where's the meeting? What time? Where? Like, I'm a 7.5 hour drive, just so people know. But I was like, wow, I'm not going to make it there. But let me get the word out, because a lot of times the more people that go, you get some people together and you go in and you oppose this. Because if you don't show up, then they end up passing these things without you being there and you don't know what's happened, right? So anyways, so they had their meeting last night. I shared out some information about that a couple times. And I got word last night from Brian from General Gun, and then Joe Foley, all those guys down there in that neck of the woods, they were all sending me messages last night that they won, the motion was defeated. And what happened was absolutely incredible. I watched this 15-minute video this morning that was sent to me. A guy named Scotty Giles from that area. It's his farm that they're shooting on. He's got a bit of a range going on there. And he got up and spoke at this meeting. And, he's just a guy from the neighborhood. It's his farm they're shooting on. He's kind of feeling under attack. Town hall was so packed that the chambers were full. They had everybody out in the lobby with a TV so they could watch it out there. That was full. It was absolutely packed. Scotty Giles went up there. He did a fantastic job delivering a message about how safe and appropriate and legal what the activities are on his farm and what's going on there. He's got all the support of local law enforcement and everything else. And basically, you've just kind of got this one councillor who's, she's just not into the gun stuff, right? And just trying to make changes. Anyways, it was really interesting because they had a series of questions for Scotty after he said his piece. And then the mayor went to call the vote, but they need someone to second the motion, right? So far, it's just the one councillor. So he says, can we get a seconder for the motion? And it was just dead silence at the council table. And he goes, well, we don't have a seconder. We can't even vote on the motion. He's like, motion defeated. And the lobby of people just erupts in cheers. And I'm watching that this morning, 5 o'clock in the morning. I scared the crap out of the dog. My coffee went flying. I'm jumping up and down in the living room. And I'm like, yes, that's how it's done, Scotty Giles. You showed up, you brought your friends with you, and you kicked butt, and you won. So I just love it. And it's just you can find the video for this on our YouTube channel. It's up there now. But it's just such a masterclass in how you, as an average citizen, a concerned gun owner, can just make all the difference in the world for the people in your community. So, yeah, I'm going to buy Scotty Giles a beer when I see him.
Yeah, well, history is written by those who show up, right? And that's
right.
And it's nice when that works out from time to time, but it will never work out if you don't show up.
That's right. If he hadn't have shown up and all those people hadn't have shown up and they hadn't got together and opposed this, that they probably would have had a seconder for the motion and thought, oh, yeah, it's a good time to look this over and make some changes. Yeah. And they probably would have been waking up to a discharge of firearms bylaw, not allowing them to hunt or sport shoot in their rural community. And that's a travesty. So it's great. So just a huge, huge round of applause for Scotty Giles. He did a fantastic job.
Awesome. Well, that is a great story. And that's how it's done. So congratulations to everybody that took part in that. And there's also a psychological aspect to when everyone shows up like that and the room is stacked. There's participating is essential if you want to either protect yourself from something or make changes. And it's just a great story.
Remember, if you don't stand up for your own ability to own and use firearms, who will? Join the CCFR or donate right now at www.firearmrights.ca.